Let's get it. You know, that lag, you know, those drops were just a little too much. And again, for any first time watcher, that has nothing to do with production. That is literally all just, it's just Smash, man. It's just Smash Online. So trust and believe you are in the best hands you can possibly ever be when it comes to production here for Super Smash Brothers of all games. Here we are right now with the 5th installment. Super Smash Brothers Ultimate about to toss it down here on Final Destination, a very fitting stage here, a very historical stage. And Tanark and Pwner, you know, Pwner just had a very electrifying game number 1 at the end there. Kind of started it out a little cold, but game number 2, hopefully he can tap back into that energy, because we know how detrimental a restart could be sometimes for, you know, just kind of the momentum.
Yeah, and just to translate to the viewers at home, CAC just, one of the TOs just came in the chat and said that both players agreed to this. So no bad blood, just good sportsmanship between the both of them. So we'll see how it shakes out here. And right now, again, shades of that first game with Tanark coming out, guns a-blazing, you know, damage-wise. Oh, no!
Uh-oh. Okay, yes, very smart to save his jump and then narrowly escapes the up smash. I knew he was gunning for it. I was like, I think he either might try to go for a fall off nair and meet him halfway, or he's just going to up smash. Don't ever whiff a grab. Hands off the space jacket, homie. Here's an up smash for your trouble. And just like that, Tanark has the lead.
Yeah, nice little call out right there with Tanark. He got the spot. He figured he was probably going to get grabbed if he regular get up, but able to get the spot dodge out in time and punish.
Okay, and now just really looking for some extra credit. Gonna toss out the up B just to kind of scare him. Okay, yeah, he tried to Super Smash Brothers 2 that man. Super Smash Brothers Melee. Not letting him have that one though. No sequels here, my brother. This is the 5th installment. Things work a little bit differently in just in regards to the shine and how they interact with the player. So, but regardless, Tanark having an awesome time putting Pwner in the blender.
Yeah, this second stock is looking great. And there we go, the Sakurai combo, or one of the Sakurai combos, a side B into the up air will connect right there. So after losing that, you know, that first stock, Tanark absolutely putting on a clinic on that second stock right there. My goodness.
I got a Sakurai combo for you. How about a update to Better Online? Can I get a can I get an amen in the chat? But no, joking, no, but kind of serious at the same time. But anyway, Tanark though, a very different game than what we've seen in game number 1. Oh my God, tried to shine him one more time. You know, we've seen it very close around this point in time of the match, but this was around the time where I feel like Pwner really started to figure some things out here. Tanark though, playing completely out of his mind, really just showcasing, you know, a few of Ike's weaknesses. I'm not saying that he has a bunch, but the ones he has are very definitive.
Yes, sir. As you see, there we go. The nair to the up air will connect the ye olden Ike combo. So again, not you know, Pwner didn't eat that much damage on that last stock, so this is definitely a doable comeback for him here. But again, Tanark is converting on all fronts right now. The down smash will connect again. That is an Ike without resources, and game 1 on the reset going to Tanark here. So excellent display right there. You know, we saw again, a great display of Fox's kit right there, and a lot of instances of the jab blocks. Those are huge. Again, when you play a character that, you know, your kill confirms are very tight, any opportunity you can, you know, lock your opponent and get some extra damage and keep them in disadvantage, you know, huge. And Tanark definitely paid that off in spades.
Yeah, definitely. And when I think of a character like Ike in the neutral, especially in this day and age in Smash, like this isn't, you know, 2018 anymore. I think people are very well equipped to fight, at least player wise. Each player is mentally well equipped to fight Ike. Now, whether your character is well equipped, of course, that's all on you. You know, I didn't tell you to pick up me swordsman and crazy characters like that, but you know, the players though certainly know how to deal with most of the Fire Emblem characters in the cast. I think their approach options are very linear. And that's not a shot at any of the Fire Emblem characters. A good chunk of them, you know what's coming before, you know, they do it. You know, they jump in the air. Nair's coming. Forward air's probably coming. They're trying to space me, trying to keep me at bay. And then when the percents get high enough, they're trying to come in and do some damage. Now, obviously, the combo window for Ike, you know, it exists a lot longer than most of the other characters from the Fire Emblem franchise. But again, when you just play a very linear character like this, it's very easy to get your buttons and stuff called out. And we've seen it most prominently in when he went for the grab, you know, just landing right in front of Fox's face. He probably feels like, I'm gonna grab Fox because he's combo food. Fox is like, actually, I'm gonna up smash you, dude. Like, before we even get started with any of that.
Yeah, and just like that, the first game starting off again, Very favorably for Tanark right there. We saw another instance of those low percent jab blocks, to keep the combo string extended right there. As PS2 is going to be the sage of choice here. Again, these platforms are at least going to help, Pwner maybe extend these combos a little bit later. Give him a place to run and hide in disadvantage from Fox, because that's where Tanark was absolutely killing him right there. When Ike was in the air, it was very, very hard for him to get back.
Oh my God, my goodness. And it's very hard for Tanark to get back onto center stage. And same can be said for Pwner there. Great stuff, just running right up and going for the up smash. Now, I think I'm starting to see the issue here. I'm seeing like a lot of up throws, a lot of forward throws, my God. And I had a piece of analysis there, Koopa, but because of how that stock down, it doesn't even matter anymore.
He tried. He tried.
He was trying things. Things were being tried. You're right.
I mean, listen, if you're Pwner, you'll take that. But Tanark, once again, going right back to work here. That drag down fair has been putting in so much work, and Tanark is really converting nicely off of these jab blocks, as Pwner already in the triple digits right now.
Yeah, and not showing really any signs of slowing down here on Pwner. Tanark is just absolutely on the money, and for a lot of reasons. I'm seeing a lot of these Ike combos that should be landing missing. You really can't afford to have that versus Ike or as Ike. I mean, yeah, sure, you have obviously raw strength. I mean, there's no doubt about that, but the fact that you have this combo system the way you do means that you have more options to fight quick characters, especially like Fox. But if you're going to go for a throw and you're not going to get the follow-up afterwards, you're only doing yourself a disservice. So, oh my God, not again.
Ooh, okay, that was crazy. Pwner able to get the Aether out in time, where the Super Armor is able to eat through Fox's back air and able to convert right there. So that was absolutely crazy stuff.
Yeah, great little interaction, man. Spacing with back air here. We're seeing a lot of safe options come out, but not too safe here. You're going to have to commit sooner or later. Ike running around with some rage spells trouble for even the most talented players in the game. Yeah, I'm just going to Ether again. We out.
Yeah.
See ya.
And again, this is what we talked about earlier, or I mentioned earlier with with Fox. Again, your kill confirms are so tight. Side B killing at 193. Who had that under bingo card? Please show me, because I'm gonna call you a liar. That's but nonetheless though, Tanark able to get that stock off. So now we're last stock situation here for both players.
Coop, I had it on my bingo card, man. I did. No, I'm just kidding. You call me a liar, man. As long as you're calling, that's all I care about, man.
Yes, sir.
Because these days, it's... Anyway, man. Tanark, though, still keeping this thing close-ish. Has a small lead, but I think Pwner's starting to figure some things out, man. Now, I kind of talked about earlier, the conversion game not quite going in Pwner's favor. It happens. Sometimes you're just not on the money for your follow-ups. But I got to give it to the spacing game that he has. Just doing a lot of fall away nairs, a lot of fall away forwarders. I mean, it's making Tanark a little bit more preemptive on how he wants to approach.
Ooh. I like the stall with the shine right there to at least like mess up the timing on Pwner a bit. The backer through the platform will connect. I definitely thought that Tanark gave it up to Pwner when he did that air dodge back on the platform, but listen, the counter pick ended up working right there. And we're gonna go back to even games here.
Yeah, just kind of goes to show what a platform or two could do for a character like Ike. What I thought I was going to get from Pwner with the platforms versus what I got, it was like the "you paid" meme versus what you received. I didn't receive what I thought I was going to get, but I'm still happy that the platforms kind of worked out in his favor towards the tail end of that game. I could break it down, but I think we know what Ike can do. And I think the ability to, of course, extend combos, to reset combos, bait out an air dodge, grab, whatever the case may be, start it up again, certainly would do Ike some justice. But you know what, man? Maybe just a falling aerial, whether it was placed properly or misplaced, can get the job done too. So Pwner back into the money, one game apiece here. Let's see what we get for game number 3.
Yeah, so we've seen FD and PS2 so far. Curious if we see maybe... a small battlefield or maybe a town and city, some more room to play with here. Give yourself as much durability as you can. But we'll see, man. I don't know. Outside of that one exchange on a platform, I don't think PS2 played a huge, X factor in that set right there. But Yeah, we'll see what happens here. Okay, looks like we are indeed going to small battlefield here. So let's see if the counter pick works out for Tanark in this turn.
Yeah. Let's see how it plays out. And obviously, Tanark has the ability to draw blood first there with that neutral special. Finds an opening with the down there. And the great thing that I like about Tanark is that he understands that Fox can get a one hit and turn it into multiple hits. But when he has that mindset, he's just not tossing out moves willy-nilly. He knows what can and can't be done based off of like fall speeds and percentages. So he knows when to stop a combo. He knows when to just drop it and hold shield. Probably wait for a button to be pressed. Because when you're in the Fox blender, you can bet your bottom dollar that the opponent's going to mash and try to get the heck out of that.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not fun. Both these characters, when they get their hands on you, it's not fun. Granted, again, this game starting a lot how the last two has Tanark getting off to a very strong percent lead, but will they be able to convert? And that should be all she wrote. Yep, Ike up Esports Creek without a paddle, no resources, and that's going to be first stock going to Tanark here.
There you go, man. Tanark on the money once more. I mean, certainly has that W in his eyes. He wants to try to close this match out as quickly as possible. But Pwner, though, again, getting up, be happy. And you know what? As, frustrating as that move is to deal with, oh my God, my goodness. Tanark,
yeah, that could have been nasty.
Now. You need to relax, buddy. But, as frustrating as that move is to deal with, it actually does some pretty okay justice versus Fox. It sends a message. If it doesn't hit, if it does hit, it keeps him off of you. And Fox is light. Depending on the percent, it could KO him.
Ooh, there we go. Tanark again putting in a lot of work in the second stock here, completely lapping Pwner. And there we go. The up air will connect. So Tanark has opened up this game to his biggest lead so far, and still sub 100 on his first stock, Rod. My God.
Yeah, it is not looking good right here for my man Pwner. Not living up to the name right now, man. Kind of getting, pawned himself. But we will see how it turns around here. If there's one thing that can be said about Ike is that Ike is down, but he's never down for long. I like the up tilt. I was gonna say we haven't seen a lot of the tilts get utilized, man. Those are actually really great options for Ike. Down tilt at lower percents, of course, really at all percents versus Ike. Really opened up the door to at least, if not get a conversion afterwards with like Nair or forwarder, at least it gets Fox off of his feet. Up tilt comes out pretty quickly up close. Ooh. Strong option, jeez. But wow, the
three-piece? A three-piece? My God.
No biscuit, man. He had that dry.
Oh, man. But, no, listen, I definitely hear what you're saying about the down tilt. Ike's tilts, again, like down tilt are, and F tilt, you saw utilized a bit in that, in the first game as well. I think it's definitely hard against Fox because this character is definitely going to be coming at you from the air a lot. So you don't want to overextend on a tilt attack, being a bigger, slower character, and then potentially get opened up for big damage. As you've seen, Tanark is able to produce that in spades, at the low percent, at the high percent, and everything was just clicking on all cylinders there. My God, like talk about one hell of an answer, of a response game right there. That was crazy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, man. Crazy is certainly the word to use. Tanark with 3 stock, I think that certainly sends a message. That Pwner, you just got to tighten it up here a little bit, man. I love the gameplay. The Ike is great. Like, if the Ike has made it to this far, what I'm saying, then it's done something right. But there are just a few things that I just feel like Ike cannot afford to not do, and that is like convert properly. You get that one hit, it needs to turn into another hit, because Fox isn't going to just let you run up and dash attack. He's not going to let you up B for free on stage and just all those really meaty hits that he. Oh my, okay, maybe he is. My bad. He just kind of ran up on him and pressed something.
No, it's the children who are wrong.
Right, right.
All right, nonetheless, though, we're going back to FD here for what could be the last game of this, again, top 16 set. If Tanark wins, he qualifies for the East Asian Finals. So let's see if Pwner has anything left in the tank to push into Game 5.
That's right, man. Yeah, no gas stations left here. At least that's how it's kind of feeling here for Pwner. You're kind of on the home stretch, just really, you're really just out here on a whim right now. But even as I say that, we're still both 3 stocks apiece. It just kind of feels like Tanark is like, I kind of know the Ike matchup, pretty well. and you aren't really bringing me anything different outside. Like it's one thing to know the character matchup, and again, it's another cliche of the character, but the player. But I think Ike, with how linear some of the approach options are in the neutral, you really have to sprinkle something different in. And right as I say that, the nair to the backswing of the up air is going to close that one out. Great stuff from Pwner.
Yeah, and just like that, both players evening up the game nicely. Not again. Pwner's been really good outside of that last game of not letting the lead snowball away from him. We're seeing some up close action right now. Ooh, bad roll in from Tanark, but able to escape any further harm.
Yeah, and I think escaping from further harm is a very telling sign that Pwner, certainly knows when he has you in a bad spot, he knows exactly what to do. And I gotta give him his flowers for that while he can still smell them, because leave it up to Tanark, man, and he's not gonna be smelling flowers here pretty soon with just how this set has been going. But while he is here on the stage, I gotta say, like, anytime Tanark might be a little uncertain or might not know what to do up close versus Pwner, Pwner certainly has that scout out. He can smell the blood in the air, and he makes him pay every time.
Yeah, so game 5 potentially in the horizon right there. Again, great read on an air dodge from Pwner. Tanark just having a rough time getting back down to the ground.
See, this is what I'm talking about, Koopa. Yeah, man. He's having... Oh, man. Wow. Don't you fly in your games canonically? What the heck? What the heck was that about?
Yeah, the white zone is for loading and unloading only in these situations. But, unfortunately, listen, the counter pick worked out right there for Pwner. Both players doing very well winning on their counter picks. So let's see who will come on the top in game 5. 2 game 5s to start with tonight, Rod. My goodness. Like, look at us.
Yeah, man. I mean, I've asked the Smash gods for a lot of things, Koopa. I feel like I've been a good boy this year. I've been a good boy. Ignore that conversation before we got on. I've been a good boy this year.
Don't even know what you're talking about.
That's right. As far as the Twitch chat goes, I've been a good boy. And I've asked for, game 5s every time I'm on commentary. I don't care how late it goes. I think we just need more games. We just need more matches. And I think when you get 2 talented players like this, what more can you really ask for? I loved everything that I've seen there. I think Pwner, again, if that last match has proved anything, is that when Tanark is in an uncomfortable spot, when he isn't exactly sure what he's going to do, when Pwner sprinkles a little bit of the Pwner into the Ike pot, Tanark is like, it's a little too spicy for me, homie. Take it back. I don't know what to do. Pwner is like, oh, so I know that if I could kind of mix you up and put you in a blender, you don't really know exactly what to do versus me. So hopefully he taps back into that. He keeps crossing up his shield. He keeps mixing up his DI. Let's see what we get right here for game number 5.
All right, curious choice right here from Tanark to go back here. This is a stage that Pwner won on earlier in the set. So, curious as to what was banned as to why we're back here. But let's see if he can rewrite history here, or if Pwner will move on and qualify for the East Asia Finals.
There you go. There's a lot riding here. Both players are very well aware of that, showing each other a lot of respect. But it is the throw right into the double up air too. Very great stuff, man. I mean, a little late to the party to make sure your conversions start to connect properly. But if there's ever a time to capitalize, it is most certainly now here. And we, for the first time here, might see this little Fox frame get, just kind of, roughhoused with. I think Fox, of course, hits like a ton of bricks, but Fox is not as heavy as a ton of bricks. He might fall like a ton of bricks, but don't, confuse the fall speed for weight, okay? Because Fox is very light.
Yeah, like, it's definitely been a factor in this set. Fox's durability is definitely nothing that he hangs his hat on. But, again, that's a credit to Pwner and fighting Ike in general. Is that, this character is going to hang around for a while. Definitely past his expiration date. As the Aether connects, and it is Pwner that strikes first blood here in game 5, Rod.
That's right, man. This could be the turnaround that he kind of needs. I mean, there hasn't been very many times where he has had the lead in the game. And if he hasn't held on to it for very long. So right now, I should expect to see a lot of moves that Ike would probably have a hard time dealing with, like dash attack. If spaced properly, Ike can't really do much about that. Of course, using Dare on top of Ike. What is this man with the 2-handed sword and the knee-high Tims to do versus a character like Fox, man? And he's down there you. I don't know, Koopa.
I just can't stop thinking about the knee-high Tims. My gosh.
Yeah, they're whack.
Uh-oh. Ooh. definitely have to be careful here if you're Tanark. Getting back to the stage. Nair connecting. And once again, Pwner right there to greet him with an aerial option. But back air will connect. So despite being put into blender, for a brief second, Tanark able to right the ship and get himself on the board here.
There you go, man. Things looking much more promising right here for Tanark now. Finally was able to at least get that stock taken. And, there's certain characters that play really well when they have the lead. I mean, I think that's any player in the game. Of course, you're going to play much better when you have the lead. But I do think that Ike sometimes could become a little bit more difficult to deal with because now he knows you're trying to approach him and trying to do it like fall away nair, fall away forward air. Proves to be very terrifying to deal with.
Brother.
Did he just try to do that, man, like that?
Yeah, that's a bad man for sure. Ooh, okay, the downer will connect right there, although killing sideways. We'll still take those though. So Tanark on his winner's bracket stock right now as Pwner is one stock away from advancing.
He's just I'm coming through, man. You might want to move. Yeah, I'm coming through. I said you might want to move. Great stuff. I mean, look, up B again received some very notorious buffs. Regardless of how people feel about him, it is a thing and it's something that we're going to have to deal with. And versus a character like Fox, it really aids you in keeping him off you because we're seeing a lot of downers. He's hungry for that kill. He wants that short hop downer into something and fast.
Ooh, okay. Once again, able to get back to the ledge. Upon Tanark having a rough time getting this last stock off. Ooh, Pwner recovers low. Not going to be able to get the stage tech, though, so the Firefox will even things up right now. So Tanark almost 70% on the docket right now. Let's see if he's got what it takes to make this comeback.
All right. All going to be a testament of time right now because now you don't have the lead. You're forced to kind of approach a little bit more. You might want to back up, though, man. I'm still tossing out the sword above my head. Can't get too handsy with me out here. Okay, I'm not like the other Fire Emblem characters. I got a little bit of coverage. Goodness gracious. He is on. It's fox hunting season, Koopa.
It certainly looks that way, Rod. But again, Tanark able to get a second lease on life here. Ooh, goes for the ether. That's going to be not a punish. Oh, but the dash attack will connect. That'll kill off the top. And in an epic Game 5 set, Pwner advances on into the to the East Asia Ultimate Finals. Tanark will be taking a dip in the loser's bracket. My goodness, Rod, that set had everything you could have asked for. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, most definitely. It had a prequel. Had a bit of a post-credit scene towards the end. I was like, great storytelling. You know what, man? You would have thought the Russo brothers wrote that match, man. I gotta say though, the little interaction at the end kind of leaves me with a head scratcher, and it almost made it seem like